starting in Toronto, Ontario for some summer baseball featuring the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. The Twins 37-22, the Jays 38-22, so only separated by one win in the win column. But today we have Marcus Stroman heading to the mound to face off against the Twins offense. Brian Dozier, a great hitter, 288 batting average. He's pretty good, but Marcus Stroman 4-3 on the season, a 3.33 or a 3.31 ERA on the season, 73.1 innings pitched. He's not that bad of a pitcher, but when he gets heated, gets going, he is really good. But the Twins, their lineup, they had a pretty good lineup. They have Danny Santana, 236 batting average, Kevin Pillar, former Blue Jay on there, so another former Blue Jay, Brian Dozier, they had Matt Kepler. But here is, after 1-0, Kevin Pillar heading to the plate here, top of the first, 4 pitches so far for Marcus Stroman. But Kevin Pillar gets one deep in left field, that's carrying that one's back, but it'll be caught on the warning track by Jock Peterson. So now there's 2 outs here, a man on first for the Twins, but Marcus Stroman going to shut that one right down. He says he strikes out the very next batter to end the inning right there. So heading to the bottom of the first inning, we're facing off against Martin Perez today, a 1-6 win-loss ratio, a 4.25 ERA on the season, not the greatest, but I mean, it's respectable for Martin Perez. But today, you have our leadoff hitter, Byron Buxton, heading to the plate here, a 301 batting average, 3 home runs, 25 RBI on the season. He's a pretty good hitter, as he's going to hit this one deep into right field. That's going to be dropped for a single. So Byron Buxton gets on here to lead off the day for the Blue Jays. Exactly what you want from your leadoff hitter, because our team, once we get players on, there's potential for some deep home runs, like Troy Tulowitzki at 271 batting average, Donaldson not the greatest at 232. You have Yoenis Cespedes, Wil Myers, Jock Peterson, Steve Casto, and the rest of the cast. But right here, Byron Buxton's going to try and run to second on a steal, but he's going to be shut down by the Twins. And that's going to be an out there after a fake. I don't know why he'd even try stealing on that one. It was a terrible steal attempt, but he gets caught immediately by the Twins defense. So great defense by them, as we just get fooled for, I don't know why he still run that one. But anyway, 2 outs here, nobody on, as Donaldson's going to strike out on the pitch high in the zone to end the inning right there. To the top of the second inning, a 2-1 count here for Stroman, as he lets a ground out right to Wil Myers, but Wil Myers bobbles the ball, and that's going to be an error on him, and going to be a single for the Twins on this day. So Wil Myers, I don't know how he bobbled that one. That was easy play, but it's not really going to matter too much, as we're going to go and turn the double play immediately on the next play in order to erase that error by Wil Myers. So now nobody on here, 2 outs here in this inning for the Twins, as it's going to drive this one into center field, and that's going to drop for a single. So the Twins getting on with 2 outs in this inning. I don't want anything to happen, but nothing happens after that, as it's going to strike out on the pitch low in the zone for a strikeout to end the inning right there. So 2 men on, left on by the Twins, as we shut them down, and we're heading to the bottom of the second inning. But right here, Jock Peterson's going to strike out on that pitch way out of the zone, and that's going to quickly end that bottom of the second inning right there. So our offense not really doing too well in that one, as we're heading to the top of the third inning. Danny Santana, the DH, heading to the plate, but Danny Santana's going to strike out on that four-seam fastball at the corner to start off this inning for Marcus Stroman. So strong performance so far for Stroman, as the very next batter, he's going to go and allow a single right in the left field. And now there's a man on here once again this inning for the Twins, but right, they're going to try and steal on second base, and they will, as their throw is just a tad bit too late for Kevin Pillar. Kevin Pillar, a very speedy hitter and a very speedy fielder, but man, you cannot allow him to steal bases, especially as a former Blue Jay too. But runner on second here to 1 out here in this inning, but Kevin Pillar is going to try and steal third. It were caught off guard, and he's going to easily take third base on the steal. So now Kevin Pillar on third here, 1 out in this inning for the Twins. Not looking good for us, but they get this one right at Troy Tulowitzki, and he's not going to run on that one, as that's going to be another out for the Twins and make it 2 outs here in this inning and a man on third. So we're shutting down the Twins in crunch time, but right there, they're going to pop this one way up to Troy Tulowitzki once again, and that's going to erase that deficit on third base, and no runs are scored in that inning. So heading to the bottom of the third inning, already 1 out here in this inning, as Lucas Duda is going to strike out on the pitch in the zone for a strikeout. So now 2 outs here in this inning for JP and CB. He was going to just hit a grounder right to the shortstop. He's going to easily turn the play at first to end that inning right there. So JP and CBS starting today for the Blue Jays at catcher, because he's a great home run hitter. But anyway, heading to this inning, they're going to get a single right immediately into right field. And now there's a man on here, but now 2 men on here, nobody out, as it gets this one deep into center field, and that's going to be caught by Byron Buxton, and they're going to easily advance the runner from second to third to make it runners on the corner here with 1 out here in this inning. Not too good for us, but the next batter is going to hit a ground out right to Wil Myers. We cannot turn 2 plays. I don't know why Wil Myers didn't throw it to second base to try and turn the double play, but I mean, mistakes are made, and run is scored to make it 1-0 here for the Twins early. But right here, they're going to hit a ground out right to Marcus Stroman. He's going to turn the play at first, and that's going to end the inning right there. So Marcus Stroman only allows 1 run in that inning. So heading to the bottom of the 4th inning here, 2 outs in this inning for Josh Donaldson coming up to the plate. But Josh Donaldson going to drive this one in left center field, and that's going to drop for a single and more. Now Donaldson rounding first, he's hitting the second, and that will be a double by Donaldson to start off this inning here with 2 outs in this inning. Exactly what you want here, but 2 outs in this inning for Yoenis Cespedes, who's going to hit this one right at the third baseman. They're easily going to turn the play at first base to end the inning right there. So, as now we're still losing here 1-0 here, heading to the top of the 5th inning, as we're going to allow a single right into left field to lead off this 5th inning with 1 out here in this inning. So, now there's a runner on first base here with 1 out in this top of the 5th inning for Marcus Stroman. Marcus Stroman going to allow a single right into right field, and that's going to advance the runners to second base. So, runners on second and first here with 1 out in this inning. We need to go and turn double play and hopefully shut down this offense here by the Twins, but they're going to pop this one way up in the left center field. Allen's carrying, but that's going to be immediately caught by Jock Peterson, and that's going to end the inning right there. So at least we shut down the Twins offense once again, and it's still 1-0 here heading to the bottom of the 5th inning with Wil Myers up. He's going to hit this one right in the center field, right past the second baseman, and that's going to be a single. So finally getting men on here with 0 outs in this inning, exactly what you want. But Jock Peterson's up, and he's going to hit this one in the left center field for a single. So we're getting on here finally with 0 outs in this inning, a runner on second and a runner on first here with our man Lucas Duda up. He's going to hit this one right into center field. That's going to be caught by the second baseman as he sprawls out and makes the game, I guess the run-saving play right there. And now we're heading to the top of the 6th inning here as they just ended the inning right there off with an amazing catch by their second baseman, Brian Dozier. But now heading to the top of the 6th inning here, we have David Garcia, former Blue Jay, who's starting at third base now for the Twins. He's like 69 overall, but he's pretty good in this game though. Do not underestimate him. But he's going to go and get a single on that pitch by Marcus Stroman, and that's going to mean only one thing. That's the end of the day for Marcus Stroman, as he has a lot of pitches so far in this game. So the Twins, you're making him pitch a lot of pitches, and that's why he's getting out. We're going to go and bring in the Amish-looking player, J.P. Howell. So J.P. Howell, lefty, he's pretty good, but he's going to allow a single right through the middle here as Wil Myers misses that one, and that's going to advance the runner to second base. So now runners on second and first here with 0 outs, but look at this one right in right field for a single, and now runners are advancing to third base. So that means only one thing. Bases loaded here with 0 outs in this inning for J.P. Howell. We're not going to let him do anything here, so we're going to bring in the lefty Aaron Loop because J.P. Howell is struggling under pressure here. So Aaron Loop needs to go and shut down this Twins offense and hopefully not allow any runs in this game. But first batter up's going to strike out on the changeup down and away for a strikeout. So that can mean only one thing. We need to go and turn this double play to allow no runs in this inning by the Blue Jays. The Blue Jays were a great defensive team. We could probably do it, but 1 out here, bases loaded. But they're going to get a single right into right field, and that's going to score 1 run. But Yoenis Cespedes, he's gunning to home plate. Can he get that out at home plate? And he will not, as he's going to miss the tag. That's going to score 2 runs to make it a 3-0 game here for the Twins in the top of the 6th inning. Now runners on the corners here, 1 out for Kevin Pillar coming up to the plate. But Kevin Pillar drives one deep into center field. It's going to be caught by Byron Bucks. Now it's going to go advance the runner from third base to home plate. And he's going to easily score on that one to make it a 4-0 game. So our defense is collapsing here. But runners on first base here, 2 outs. But they're going to run to second base and steal second, as we're way too slow on that throw. So now runner in scoring position once again for the Twins with 2 outs, but they're not going to really do anything with that one to end the inning right there. Turn Loop did pretty well here, but now JP and CB is starting off the top of the 6th.
They pay me to step in the club. I blow it on strippers and drugs. Forever finessing the plug. Got rich and I learned what the difference was. Looked at the top and said, bitch, I want all this. Young with new money, I'm rich and obnoxious. Off multiple drugs, now this shit got me nauseous. A cowboy, I'm reckless and lawless. Look, I win the awards and I sell out my tours. I need me a Natalie Portman like Thor's. Matter of fact, she's just what I'm working towards. And I got the juice like I'm hooked up on cords.
So JP just crushed that one to left field to make it a 4-1 game here into the top of the 7th inning. We're going to bring in Neftali Fleas, come and pitch for the Blue Jays. He's pretty good though, so maybe he can go and maintain this 4-1 game here for the Jays. But first batter up's going to ground out into right field to adjust positioning for the first out of this inning. So there's 2 outs in this inning for David Garcia, former Blue Jay himself, but he's just very good on the 4-seam fastball in the zone. And it's going to quickly end the top of the 7th off right here. So to the bottom of the 7th inning here, you Yoenis Cespedes up. The leadoff home run by Yoenis Cespedes is going to make it a 4-2 game here, a 2-run deficit for the Jays, as Wil Myers is going to get a single right down middle for the first single of this inning. So run out first here, no outs, as Jock Peterson is going to strike out on that pitch way out of the zone for the first out of this inning. So runner on first here, 2 outs in sync for Lucas Duda. Is going to strike out on that 2-seam fastball in the zone looking. That's going to quickly end the 7th off right here. So heading to the top of the 8th inning, we're going to bring in Josh Colmenter to come and at least manage this 4-2 game here. So it's only losing by 2 runs after the home run by Yoenis, but he's going to start off by allowing a single in the left field, and that's going to make it 1 runner on with 0 outs this inning in the top of the 8th. But next batter up's going to strike out on that cutter in the zone, Gregory Polanco. for the first out of this inning. So runners on first here, Tulowitzki in this inning for Josh Donaldson, but Donaldson allows a fly out way in foul territory. It's going to quickly end the inning right there. So heading to the bottom of the 8th inning, we have our man JP Cespedes. It's going to hit this one right down center for a single. So getting on, leading off this inning is JP Cespedes, but that's going to mean one thing. They're going to bring out a new pitcher, Casey Fien, to come and pitch for the Twins. So the Twins, they're looking at our lineup and seeing how good it is. We could probably make a comeback here if we try. But Austin Barnes going to bring him in as a pinch runner, as JP Cespedes is very slow and it's in later innings. But we have Byron Buxton up. He's going to bunt this one right at the first baseman. The first baseman just freezes right there completely, and that's going to be a single. And now runners on second base and first base here for the Jays, with one out in this inning for Josh Donaldson. But Donaldson's going to get walked by the Twins, and that's going to mean only one thing. Bases loaded here with one out here in this inning for the Jays, with one of our biggest power hitters coming up here in this inning, and his name is Yoenis Cespedes. 1 for 3 in the day, a solo home run in the 7th inning. Yoenis Cespedes is a great power hitter, but Yoenis Cespedes can pop this one way up in the left field and be caught for the second out of this inning. And now we have a man, Wil Myers, coming up here. He's a very good hitter.
Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up. I'm all the way up. Nothing can stop me, I'm all the way up.
You talk about capping off a comeback in style. We ain't gonna have to look far to find the biggest at-bat of this ball game. There it is right there.
So grand salami by Wil Myers makes it a 6-4 game here for the Jays in the late innings. That's going to take out Casey Fien and bring in another pitcher for the Twins with 2 outs. But next batter up is going to be Jock Peterson, who's going to walk on that pitch way out of the zone. And that's going to be one man on here. Now you have Steve Castle here, 0 for 3 on the day so far. But he's a pretty good hitter though when you need him. But Steve Castle is going to strike out on that knuckle curve in the zone. And it's going to quickly end this 8th inning off right here. So heading to the top of the 9th inning, we have the opportunity to go and shut down these Twins after hitting that grand salami by Wil Myers in the later innings. But we're going to bring out our closer, Roberto Osuna, who's not really that ready though. 1 for 1 so far this season. A 2.14 ERA, way better than last year, as Roberto Osuna is facing the first batter. He's going to hit this one right down center for a single. So already a man on here, not really looking too good for Roberto Osuna. Runners on first here, 0 outs in this inning for the Twins. But this one right at Lucas Duda. We're going to try and pull off the double play right off here, but we're way too late on the runner on first. But we're going to get the first force out at second. And now there's one out here in this inning with a man on first base. So at least we turn the full first half of the double play. We cannot turn the second half as we're way too slow on that one. So now one runner here on first, one out here in this inning for Roberto Osuna. But we get this one right deep in left field. That's to be caught by our man Jock Peterson for the second out of this inning. So run on first here, 2 outs. But get this one right at Josh Donaldson. He makes the power play at third to gun out at first. And that's going to quickly end this game right here. So Josh Donaldson turns the play at first base. And we win this one 6-4 off a grand salami by Wil Myers in the bottom of the 8th inning. So as clutch as he could be is Wil Myers. So now I'll quickly end this split off for here. Wil Myers is your top player of the game though with that grand salami. And Kevin Pillar though, he played pretty well. 3 hits, 1 RBI, and 4 at-bats for him. But Josh Donaldson that gets the W for the pitchers. And Wil Myers, we got to appreciate his hitting though. Grand salami, first one I've hit all season long in MLB. But anyway, let's end this episode off here. So make sure to like and subscribe for more Toronto Blue Jays transfer, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.